Be 100,000 miles. These are things that typically, like stuff like that, is something that's known for. Like on these trucks, from what I've experienced with Ram 1500 in general, I had the same issue with my third generation Ram. So I've owned this truck for about at least close to almost 1 year and 5 months, or 1 year, couple months. And in today's video, I'm gonna be telling you guys exactly everything that I've experienced so far as like everything that went bad on this truck so far. And this is a Humes 2014 Dodge Ram 4th generation, and I did not buy this truck new. I'm the second owner or third owner, and this is not for me to try to make you guys feel afraid of getting a Ram or talking bad about the truck in general, or trying to make it seem like it's not reliable. It's definitely a reliable truck, but I just want to be real and honest. You know, if you out there planning on going the Humes truck route, you know, doesn't matter if you got a Ram, planning on getting a Ram, Ford, Chevy, whatever. It's just things that I feel like I want to share with you guys, just so you guys can understand and know. If you are getting a Ram like this, and the mileage on this truck is about 140 something. I bought it when it was at like 120 something, and I definitely daily drive it every day. So I'm gonna start with everything that exactly went wrong, that broke on this truck, that I had to replace. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything, but if you're here for your first time on the channel, obviously this is my 2014 Ram. Beautiful truck. Pretty much bought it brand new. Bought it used, and I did not go the new route, obviously, to save some money. Got a good deal on this truck, and this channel pretty much is based off of this Ram right here behind me. And this truck is gonna be a completely different animal within the next couple months to like a year. So you definitely want to stick around. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, support the channel. Let's get into talking about this truck right here. All right, y'all, so we're going to open up the hood. So this is obviously underneath the hood of this truck. The first thing I experienced with this truck when I first got it, and this was something that was completely, probably at least like a month later or 2 months later. And I did get this truck with a warranty. I had like, I think almost 1 year warranty on this truck. So I really didn't pay for any of the repair that it had. The issue that it had, the dealership that I had, you know, gave me a good deal on this truck. And also my warranty was still pretty much valid. So the first thing that went wrong on this truck when I first got it was, point at it right now, as you guys can see, was the water pump that I had to replace. Now, this is something that's normally, like, even my third generation Ram I had in the past, once they are over at least probably 100,000 miles, these are things that typically, like stuff like that, is something that's known for. Like on these trucks, from what I've experienced with Ram 1500 in general, I had the same issue with my third generation Ram. I had to replace the water pump. That I had to pay out of pocket, but it wasn't like till like a couple years, maybe like a year or two later, that's when I had that same issue. But this right here, this started leaking, and that's how I knew it was kind of bad. And obviously I was having some heat issue and stuff like that, so I had to replace that. And recently I replaced, this is something I should have did before though, but I replaced the when I did the water pump, I should have just replaced the thermostat, but I recently replaced the thermostat on here. Yo, it's a huge spider right there. I don't know if you guys can catch that. There you go, right there. But back to the topic. So I had to replace that. Once I've replaced it, the issue went away. Now, second thing I would say that I also experienced on this truck, which is, these are typical things. I'm not saying that you're gonna experience it. Well, I'm pretty much saying you might experience the same issue because, you know, once a vehicle is over 100,000 miles, these are things just to really keep in mind. I also replaced recently the radiator. This was, you know, almost $250 part that was over $250, and I replaced it myself, obviously, and that was something I recently had to do because of the issue that I was having. My radiators just started leaking. Same issue, almost like the water pump, and pretty much I had to replace that. Now, the next thing I experienced on this truck right here, that definitely is, this one is a big issue right here. Like, yo, this spider is crazy. Look how big that spider is. Super huge, y'all. But back to the topic, this is something I experienced. So when I got this truck, I think probably 2-3 months in, like it kept, when I was driving, every time I drive it, it kept shutting off on me in the middle of the road, and then I had to start it back up. Every time when I drive and come to a stop, it would shut off on me. So, which means it had a bad torque converter. So I had to replace the I had to get the torque converter on here replaced. The dealership ended up paying for the torque converter on here to get it replaced on this truck. I think that was like the biggest issue that I came across so far with this truck. And pretty much since then, everything been pretty smooth. I'll say the only issue right now, I'm not having any issue, to be honest. Those are the 3 things owning this truck so far that I experienced, and wasn't really anything like a big issue. The only big issue was the torque converter. That right there was huge. It was a costly repair. So, but pretty much now, those are the 3 things that I went through with this truck. They didn't have any kind of issue so far now. I'm not going wood for that, but she's been a good daily driver, no issue at all. But these are just things I'm sharing with you guys because I'm not here to, you know, like I said before, I'm not here to make you not want to get one of these trucks or whatever. This is just like a used truck, you know, it's not brand new. Like I say, over any vehicle you buy in general, if it's over 1,000 miles, I mean 100,000 miles, you're gonna have some things that's gonna go bad. So, but with that being said, enough of talking about the bad things about this truck. I want to talk about the good things now. As you guys know, I'm building this truck for, it is my daily driver, but it's gonna be a truck that I'm gonna pretty much one day, probably that's the goal, once I'm done building it, take it to the track and be able to race with it every now and then. But also I do want to keep it as a daily driver, but it's definitely going to be making a lot of power though. But that's why, if you are a supporter of this channel, you have subscribed to this channel, I definitely want to say I appreciate that. And definitely, I'm not going to let you guys down. I'm definitely planning on keeping this truck for a long time, even though it's kind of tough sometimes, but plan on keeping it for a long time. And you guys gonna see a huge transformation on this truck. So you definitely want to stick around for that, man. Make sure, if you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Take care.